Hey, 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 hey. What's good, gang? Let me just. What's going on? I just want to let in our peoples over here, over there. Who's texting? Okay. Hey, my loves. Okay, there we go. What's going on, everybody? Okay. What's good, Tawanda? Hey, 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 hey. I should have took a Tylenol. Let me just say that since last night, I've had a pressure headache. Okay. This weekend, big energy. Okay. We're going to talk about it. Spirit had me put this one public. This is usually our breaking news. But Spirit said this one had to go up public. I don't know. What's good, Rose? I don't know what's about to come out. What's good, Jessa? What's good, everybody? Come on in. We got to chat. I've been having a headache since last night. I'm about to run and go get that Tylenol so that way I can be comfortable during this reading. But it's a pressure headache. It's not a regular headache. This usually comes when some big things about to pop off. What's good, that crazy bee? And let me just say, y'all know we've been talking about it. And for those of you on TikTok, you can't see the title of this, but it's The System's Unraveling. 1010 portal, The System's Unraveling. And I had said a couple days ago that this was the jump off, like that full moon really, that full moon, man. Something, it's make or break, okay? And I had been saying, losing to, yep. I feel like it's extra, thank you guys. What's good for Todd? Thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys. Hey. Right? But no, seriously. The unraveling has begun. You don't find it strange that you ain't hear shit yet? Love you too, babes. You don't find it strange that there's been no response? Y'all know I told you, if you see too big of a delay, something could happen. You know what I'm saying? But either way, they want to make it pop off, and they're hitting a lot of walls. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Oh, thank you. He says the hair and skin looks crazy good, by the way. Thank you. I'm trying. But listen, in all seriousness, we about to be on one. There will be thank you for the share, babes. There will be a reflexive reaction no matter what's going on. what's going on. No matter what's going on, there's going to be a reflexive reaction because they're like, look over here, not over here. So understand, fireworks of any sort will be popping off this weekend. I had been saying, what's good, Alicia, that it was the alpha and the omega, beginning and the end, starting with Empress to Empress. And we're in Empress season right now. We're in the catalyst of it. I was hearing word on the curb. There's a break getting ready to happen. And you have to understand, when dealing with things like this, understand that there's going to be plan A, plan B, plan C. They got mad plans, mad adjustments for different scenarios. And so right now, if you was a person who got paid to think of different scenarios, mad of those scenarios are leading back to the same road. And that is the motherfucking problem. That is the problem. I want you to think about that. You swear the girl in, the list comes out. You keep going at this juncture, and you let him call something, and what's going to happen? The backlash is going to make it. Do you see? So all roads are leading to the same place. What's good, Nick? Yeah, we got to catch up. All roads are leading to the same place. And so they're starting to whittle down. Before they might have had 10, 15, I'm speaking to you. They might have had 10, 15 different roads. Now they're down to, I was going to say 7 or 8, and Spirit said 3 or 4. So the plays ain't great. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you guys for coming in. The plays ain't great. Okay? And the frequency. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? My funky sensation. And even though it's about to get crazy. Then I heard Prince, let's go. Ain't nobody gonna break us down. Oh no, let's go crazy. Okay? Because as we already know, and for those of you, if this is your first time watching me, get something to drink, pull up, okay? But there's a study, 100 monkey theory, okay, where they were giving monkeys dirty yams, okay? And they were eating them. And then one monkey happened to wash his yam and realized that it tasted better washing it in the ocean water, salty, right? And so what happened? He taught all the other monkeys how to do the same thing. But what the scientists realized was that it wasn't just the 100 monkeys that was in that study, but monkeys all around the world who now knew how to wash a yam. Meaning that the collective consciousness is real. So if we are all putting our energy that we're saying that we're not with this fuck ass shit, then we ain't with this fuck ass shit. And the nervous system the deregulation that we've been experiencing, and it's been sitting in us like a pressure cooker. And that shit is pop, pop, goes the weasel. Okay, so now that's having a reaction. Libra, justice, balance has to regulate. Okay? Pushing up right? It was against the Aries. We had a lot of stuff in Aries, okay? So now it was forcing us to come into balance, right? Aries, the self, and the system is Libra, right? Because it's the legal system, right? So now you have this push-pull. You better see it. You better know it. Okay? You don't find it strange, okay? You don't find it strange. Bad Bunny, the Venezuelan woman who won um, the Nobel Peace Prize, there is a response afoot to an attack on humanity. Okay? This is what happens. The system will course correct itself. The system will course correct itself. And that is what we are witnessing. Now it's gonna get fucking gnarly. Don't get it fucked up. It's gonna get gnarly. Thank you guys for all the love. It's super gnarly. I suggest that those of you that do a lot of traveling and things like that, you should mark out your stuff to make sure that particular times of day you're not in particular locations and things like that. Okay? Because I feel like we have, Spirit is also saying 3, 3, 3. Okay, so this could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months of a response. Once the reaction, the counter reaction happens, there's going to be a situation. And Spirit is saying 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. I don't know what that means, but I'm just telling you 3. Okay. So what I'm saying is that we're about to reach the catalyst. Okay. I was shocked reading about the Nobel Peace Prize when it change is definitely coming. Yes, the response. Okay. So what you are witnessing is the unraveling. Once the unraveling occurs, okay, understand that there's going to be another response back. That's number two going to come through. He going to try to get a hold, right? And that's when we have to be like, hell no, we won't go, motherfucker. We ain't playing with you. We wasn't really going to do it with this one, let alone with you. Let's stop playing. So the reaction has to be immediate. What's good, man? Has to be immediate. We cannot let, yes, that's that's going to come to pass, that person, right? Okay, but we going to rein it in. You going to rein it in, or and there's going to be a problem. There's going to be some furniture moving around this motherfucker. That's the window, gang. That's the window. That is the window. If we permit it to take hold and just be like, that's on us. Because that's an opportunity to be like, what was it, training day? I put cases on all you motherfuckers. You understand? Remember, 100 monkey theory, right? So we're all saying everybody got it. Oh, you want to hand out indictment? Well, we do too. We there, gang. It's coming. We're at the breaking. Let me light an incense. Then we're going to get it cracking. Because I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air. Right? And I said to you guys like a couple nights ago, I was like, this is the week where we're going to be like, where were you when? And I really feel that shit. Okay. What's good, Deb? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the gifts, right? I really feel that shit. There's something about right now that we're going to be marking where were you when. Okay. Where's the damn light? Shit got me light. My adrenaline's up. Okay. It's really happening. All right. And listen, I ain't gonna hold you and tell you it's gonna be all, smooth and shit. Since when? Since when has that ever been the case? It's gonna get gnarly, absolutely. But democracy will live to see another day. I can feel that shit in my bones. All right, bitches. Oh, I'm so Okay. Let me try to get some damn cards because all right. Let's get a collective energy. Okay. I am doing a collective reading. Fridays is the collective joint. Okay. This isn't personal questions, but I do those on Mondays, and definitely follow me and pull up. Let me just watch how I read, and then you can determine if you want to be back on Monday. Spirit, can you show me, please, what it is that the collective needs to know right now in light of the system unraveling, in light of the change, okay, that is happening? Let me just say that Venus goes into Libra on the 13th, I believe, okay? So meaning that these days from now the 10th to the 13th, that's the window where I'm going down, right? Something's happening. And then there's going to be the Libra, Venus in Libra, where balance has to be restored. And we begin on that trek. So next week, you could see, the houses come back because they got to figure out a path forward, a negotiation, or they got to install somebody, because, the tipping point has been reached, however that manifested itself. Spirit, can you show me? Ooh. Spirit, can you show me, please? Blessings of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld, okay? Because there was things that was meant to tear us down as a collective, to divide us, to stop us, to prevent us, and that shit is being dismantled. Number 9, this is the 9th year. Listen, I'm so amped right now, I can't even tell you. Now I'm hearing James Brown, war, good God, what it is good for, absolutely, say it again, okay? No good thing shall be withheld. The universe wants to express its creativity, healing, and brilliance through you. It does not want to be limited to repeating what has already been. The newness needs to burst through you into startling expressions of abundant life. You are guided into the unknown territory, guided to go beyond that which you have known yourself and your world to be, so that something original and necessary can be brought to life. The universe knows all that you need so that you can best attain your destiny. All shall be provided for you. Expand your faith to allow your greater workings of spirit. Okay, so listen. I feel like listen, this could be popular, this could be unpopular, depending on where you sit. I feel like reparations is coming in the spiritual realm before it comes in other realms. I am so grateful for the generosity, abundance, and attentiveness of the universe to my needs. I am provided for with such grace and love. All resources for my life purpose to be successfully and joyfully expressed are freely given to me. May all beings consciously know and love, embrace for the universe and fulfill their sacred purpose. So be it. And what did I say? Thank you, my love, for the heart, hand heart. What did I say? The all consciousness, right? This shit, listen, we've been lighthouses. I almost can't get the message out. We were told to hold the vibration, to use the cognitive dissonance in reverse, to not believe what we were seeing, to hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to look at the challenge for the week. Okay? Or I should say, not even. We're going to look at the challenge for the weekend. Because it's up and it's stuck and I can feel it. Spirit, can you show me, please? Okay, we got, even the universe is responding in its own particular fashion. We had an earthquake in the Philippines, right? I feel like we might see some water events, fire. Spirit said all four. So the all four elements, tornadoes, things like that, right? Because things have to be, 9, get in line, 10 portal, right? 10 wins, right? This is like a completion. Something has to shift, okay? We're in the last quarter, Patreon, we've been talking about the working in 90-day increments and not in year increments, and that would help us achieve things quicker. We're in the close, okay? Spirit. Okay? The Empress is the closer. She's coming to be the closer. Spirit, can you show me, please? Ascendant, entrance. Jupiter, abundance. Ninth house, exploration. This is knowledge from the ethers. Or us putting knowledge into the ethers through the 100 monkey theory. Listen, Pisces, sensitive, okay? Those of us that stood on top of our shit and stood ahead of Saturn. Remember, Saturn's coming out of retrograde on the 13th to dole it out, baby. Oh, because you thought you got away with that shit? As above, so below. You thought you was getting away with that. 11-11. You thought you was really going to get away with that. Locked up, you won't let me out. A lot of people going to catch cases. A lot of people going to catch cases. Okay? All right. Let's see what, let's see. Can you show me, please? What is it that the collective needs to know about the unraveling? About the energy that is afoot right now? About Saturn coming out of its retrograde? About Venus going into Libra? About the rest of this Mars in Scorpio season? And how things are shifting, are in play right now. Can you show me what's really good? He said catch cases or die trying. Okay. 6 of coins, and you get a case, and you get a case, and you get a case. This is also a card of Libra, even though it is a pentacle card. Can you show me, please? 3 of Knives came out cross. Spirit. With the Knight of Swords, conflict. Spirit. Daughter of Baskets, people who was trying to play fucking nice, and the Magicians turn up. Okay, some switching. Okay, the energy, the celestial bodies. Spirit, can you show me? the Mother of Knives, okay? This is also Libra's Queen, okay? This is also like Lady Justice in the Minor Arcana. She ain't playing, right? The Emperor, okay? The Ten of Sticks. I'm sure it is quite burdensome. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. They got me ablaze, okay? Daughter of Coins. That's the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's us. I feel like we've been like, is it here yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? What the fuck? Spirit. The Big House, the Tower. Isn't it funny that this card is the Big House? You know, that could be a prison, but that also could be the House of White. Okay, and then you have the Free Man, a new beginning. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. Look, did I say the Alpha and the Omega and the Empress? Look who's at the bottom of the deck. Let me turn the fan on before I pass out in here. Okay. Baby, this energy is giving. Wait. Oh, Patreon, we have to decide how we celebrate when the shit goes down. When the shit goes down, you better be ready. When the shit goes down. Right. Good morning. Good morning, sweetie. Listen, we gotta really know how we doing it, because Ten of Cups, look at everybody. Everybody's outside. Everybody's outside. Spirit, why is this Three of Swords cross? Thank you guys for the love. I greatly appreciate you. Look at Ace of Swords. Is it true? Is it real? Could it possibly be the anxiety? Anxiety. Okay, somebody had a rough night. Ace of Swords, okay? Temperance. You know, there could be an incident. There could be a pause. Not hearing too much. Why? I don't know. Somebody not feeling well. They gotta wait. We gotta wait. Okay. While we're waiting, while we're fucking waiting, how should we handle this? This is opportunity. Because, you know, there is, what was her name? Olivia Pope. There's always an Olivia Pope who's in there like, you know what we could do right now? And we can really like understand people right now that they're like, should we wait? Or should we like trip over the cord? Because maybe, you know, the outcomes will be better. Like, do you understand? Not everybody's always on the same team. Okay. You got the Knight of Swords here. This shit wild. Look. Baby. They ain't playing. Look at this. So there's arguments happening, Knight of Swords on the Knight of Swords, okay? About we didn't get everything we wanted. It might be too soon. No, now's the time. You know, we have to switch gears. No, we shouldn't switch gears. Yes, we should switch gears. Maybe we should just wait. Maybe we should just see this. It's a shit show, right? The Sun, everybody's ego, people who want particular things, Ace of Pentacles, and then the money. Where's the money? Did we put away the money? The money, the main event, it's happening. Oh, what do we do? Two of Swords. We didn't think it was going to go like this, though. Nine of Pentacles. Listen. It's up and stuck. Two of Pentacles. We got to play this one right. The window is very narrow. Okay, we have to hold power. The Empress. But the Empress, she got something up her sleeve, okay? With the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And ready to roll up a feminines with the Queen of Swords. Ooh, there's a feminine energy here, okay? With the Six of Cups, okay? We're going back. We're going back. to Kelly unrest. Okay. I also feel like this is like a different outcomes. Okay. Different outcomes than what they thought. Three of Pentacles. Also, there's individuals who are like, well, we got to come back. We're not going to be able to shield or hold the line. So we're going to have to just let it out. Let it all work out and go ahead and let the list out. That shit coming soon too. Yeah. So there was a video of a certain individual, and this person cannot, they're not functioning well. Okay, so the daughter of baskets is here. I feel like this has been us. I feel like we've been trying to just stay under the radar, just trying to survive. Look at all this shit falling out. What is this? I'm only going to take the ones that are face up. So you have here the daughter of cups. Okay, this was us trying to like, just like, you know, all right. And then you got the Four of Pentacles. Hold back. Don't make any sudden moves. They're trying to get us to go outside. Five of Pentacles, but they're taking our stuff away. I know. Eight of Wands, but we have to communicate amongst ourselves, you know, and use our telepathy and our smarts, right? Page of Cups, right? Make small moves. Know where to put our money, right? Five of Swords. They're trying to outsmart us. We have to outsmart them, right? With the Nine of Wands, and we gotta like hold the line, right? Justice. Till justice comes. We're in Libra season right now. Spirit, what is this Black Hermit here, which is the Magician in this deck? Spirit, can you show me, please? And it comes out with the Four of Swords and the Lovers. A choice is being made. You know, it might be easier. Wow. Okay. Might just be easier to do the morning up front. Might go easier, friendlier than another route. Nine of Cups, but there's individuals in there, the Millers and stuff, who they're like, but that defeats the purpose. We wanted a certain type of situation. That defeats it. Okay. You got the Mother of Nines. I got two messages off this card. This felt like Lady Justice, but it also feels like the Venezuelan lady who got the power to the people. Okay, I feel like she is very much an activist, as she's supposed to be the leader of that place, but they will not put her as the leader because she also is dealing with a similar situation. And so it was not only her ex, but symbolic of the Empress fighting against systems of oppression globally. The jig is up, bitches. Let's go. And it comes out with the Queen of Pentacles cross. This is the crunch on the coin. That's coming. Crunch on the coin. Can we distract the people? Crunch on the coin. Oh, everything fell. You lying, motherfuckers. You lying. And we're going to hold you to that shit. Okay? Two of Swords. They want to do a switcheroo with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, because they feel like that would be helpful. Okay, but they don't realize they're past the point. We don't want to hear that shit. It's up in the stuff. We don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Okay? We don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Because ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Right? So there's a situation where we're not trying to hear it anymore. We're not gonna take it. Okay, you got the Emperor here. Spirit, why is the Emperor here for the collective today? Why is the Emperor here? Page of Wands crossed, okay? And the Ten of Cups crossed. You know why? Because this person blocked their higher self. Okay, they reveled in making bad decisions. It excites them. You can see it. They love it. Okay, and they don't know how to have love in their heart, and so the Grim Reaper is squeezing the fuck out of that bitch. Squeezing it. Okay, I hear boom 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 boom. It's erratic. Queen of Swords. Again, Lady Liberty. Spirit, can you show me why is the Ten of Sticks here? Comes out with the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. The new kid on the block. They got to give it a test run. Can it hold? Can it hold? Two of Pentacles. I don't know. There's different teams. Can it happen? Can it happen? What will we do? Mike? That can't work, right? So they're like, if that fails, then that fails. And what the fuck? We weren't prepared for this. Yeah, I thought you had like 12 different plans. What happened? Y'all went to shit, right? Because of the decisions. So you didn't even save somebody to be so fresh and so clean, so that when the moment came, you had somebody who didn't have shit on their hands, right? Daughter of Coins, Spirit, why? So, Daughter of Coins, I've been waiting for a girl like you, right? Daughter of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, right? We've been waiting. We've been trying to stay strong, right? For the wheel to turn, right? And it has, okay? Nine of Wands, right? Now we're waiting. A coalition is forming. The Rainbow Coalition. And we're back. And who would have thought that would be brought to you by Bad Bunny and our Black supporters of Bad Bunny that took to the internet and was like, we love this. And then this started like a snowball effect. I feel some cuddling up. Yes, I do. Okay. You have the Tower here. Spirit. Because we so tired. We fucking tired. Okay? We tired. All right? Look, with the Two of Cups. Look, listen, you don't want to play nice. We don't want to fucking play nice either. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay? The time for just acceptance or oh boo-hoo, right? And the Emperor, right? There's people who's not gonna cry over this shit. Oh, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna shed no tears, right? Listen. Seven of Wands. And there goes the Empress again. She just keeps us like this is what she's doing. Hey, beloved. Okay, this is what she's doing. She's like, we are Emily. This is a situation that has to be done for humanity, period. Period. Okay? It cannot sustain itself, period. It will not sustain itself, period. Okay? There's something about, listen, by April, a whole new world, a new beginning. By the time we go back into Empress season, baby, the free man. Okay? You got the Three of Cups crossed, okay? People who thought they were good are going to be being dealt situations, okay? Ten of Swords in reverse, right? And the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords and the Magician. Some people are going to bounce out, okay? Just like in that same time period, there were people who went missing because they're going to have cases. I got cases on all you bitches, right? King of Cups, Eight of Swords, prison, okay, Temperance, right? It took a long time. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong beat to step to, right? Here's the Hierophants, here's the courts. Even they like, listen, shit is getting really out of control. We're going to have to do something. And there's been whispers. Somebody told them from the team of nine, like, hey, some of these things that's coming down the pipe, they're not going to go your way. They're not going to go your way. You might have went a little too hard in the paint, a little too soon. Okay, And now, you know, we are the world, we are the children, right? Four of Wands. There needs to be balance, new structures, okay? Because we're on the tipping point of a real conflict. Five of Cups, okay? Could be 5 days, okay? 10 of Wands, rough days, okay? High Priestess, all right? That's energetically, gang, lighthouses, all right? You focus your frequency, try not to be outside, okay? Because the thing is to rise collective energy, lighthouses, you know, we play our position. We have to be in the cognitive dissonance of holding the space for the positive energy while the unraveling is happening. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. You understand? We're playing for all the marbles now. Energetically, remember, reparations is going to come spiritually, energetically first. It's this fucking week. There's a big one, okay? A big festival on the 18th. You know, for no emperors festival, okay? And this is going to be huge. Spirit said it's not just here in the 50, it's global. Spirit, why is this Empress at the bottom of the deck? What's with this? Spirit has me trying to remember certain titles of certain videos because they're already telling me what they want in the video about the things that we spoke about. Because we're that fucking close. We're that close, okay? The world, Six of Wands is here, okay? Page of Swords, okay? People who thought they was just gonna get away with something, okay? You know, the victory is not for them, okay? The world, okay? And the King of Wands, and then that's the second in command, okay? And you know, how he's gonna try to finagle shit has more to do with financial sectors because you know he's been laying the groundwork the whole time for the groundwork for the financial sectors because he feels like that's the play that could give him more power, okay? And maybe if he could stabilize some of these financial instability, that maybe he can get a bounce back. But it's not a lot of wiggle room, you feel me? I feel like I could slow down now. We're going to take out the masculine archetype deck, and we're going to see what Spirit got to say. So let me clear these. But it's happening. And I feel like it's this week. Something really big, a tipping point is happening this week. And there's word on the curb that there's more than one plan. And one of the plans is to just flip the script on this individual because the cracks are already happening and they figure that this is unattainable if you're understanding, and they could use the catalyst of the list to be the thing why they're splitting away, but really they'll be splitting away because of own trying to preserve their own survival. Okay, survival of the fittest. Let's go. Okay, and they recognize that this horse don't run. Okay, or this horse don't do something no more. It's over. It's over. It's over. Thank you guys for over 30,000 likes. Wow, gang. Thank you for all the love. Y'all are the shit. What's good, Mel? Y'all are the shit. Thank you so much. Did I make sure I took out all the cards? Yes. Okay. Spirit, show me, please. You guys are awesome, man. I greatly appreciate y'all. For real, Spirit, can you show me what's good? Show me what's moving and shaking, what's happening behind the scenes. Let me see the players, what they doing, what the hell is going on. Let's listen to some of the conversations. Let's be a fly on the wall. Can you show me what's going on? Let's be a fly on the wall, please. Charlatan. Oh, somebody is concerned. Okay, they're trying to play that they're good. This is Big Red. Okay, Big Red is like, this is what I wanted. It's gonna go good. Either way, we win. I mean, it's chaos. You don't see the chaos? It's like it's good for us no matter which way. They're like, is it though? Is it though? We were better off when we had the constant tension. We don't want a side to win, because if a side wins, then there'll be a rebalancing and it's going to be focused at us, stupid. There are people over there that are like, you got a little too aggressive. How much land do you actually want? We don't have the manpower or the resources to do what you want. I know you want to relive the days of a particular individual. Style. You want to be like him, like Mike. I want to be like Mike. You want to be like him so bad. The problem is that we're not in the same positions. And what you're going to end up doing is losing more. Okay? And now that one conflict is finished, they're going to turn their view to the other. And the other conflict's not really finished, but they're going to run with that narrative, right? Exactly. They're going to run with that narrative that that's done. So they're going to switch over here and they're going to be like, so you say you stop all the conflict. So what's good? This one's been up and stuck for a minute. Right? Refusal to change. Okay. There were some agreements that was given to Big Red, like, hey, you could do this. We'll let you, we'll even agree to this if you do this. But see, he was so greedy and he kept walking away from the negotiation table. And that last limo ride, he thought he had it in the ace in the hole, ace in the hole, ace in the hole. But really, when the flip happens, baby, now you're scared. You scared of Big Daddy. Now you mad. Right? And, power to the people and, the No Emperor Festival. Baby. This crazy. Spirit. Okay, you want me to finish here? Okay. So the No Emperor Festival, right? And certain segments are going to be mad no matter what. We're not going to take it, right? And certain people that they thought they're coming, they're not. Okay? And the speakers, okay, there's an argument being won about, health insurance and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And how certain motherfuckers left town and they didn't want to do shit, right? And we're not going to take it because y'all keep playing in our face. And 2026 is going to be a mess if y'all don't bring your ass back right now. Okay? And then they're going to come back. How can we fix this? How can we fix this? Okay? The adventure is over. Okay? You're in for a bad landing. I feel a parachute has popped. Okay? Integration. People are having conversations, okay? And they want a status quo because they fucking exhausted. We fucking tired. Fine approach. Okay, I told you this is where were you this week? Listen, journal prompts, make a video, do something. Even if it's a video you save in your phone so you don't remember so you don't forget what happened. Okay, test the trials because they're gonna try to rewrite the narrative, right? Because remember, even on other teams, there's still segments of each team that's part of the old guard. And we have to be like, we're not going to take it. We have to say no to that. Do you understand? Right? Because a segment, it's not their turn anymore. And so if we just say, okay, blindly, then we'll keep a system on life support. You see it? Do you see it? Okay. It's time for fresh new beginnings. Okay. And the astrology or the the celestial sky is, it's really, listen. You guys know we got Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto was in retrograde. It's about to come out of that. Okay, that is also another frequency about humanity. Okay, humanitarian, the greater good, the balancing, against totalitarianism, right? So you have that energy happening in the sky. You also have Uranus, which is changed through chaos, in Gemini, which symbolizes revolution, right? Then you have the provider, like everything was being taken from the people, right? We were told to, energetically, spiritually, a lot of us by our spirit guides, to like sit it out, sit it out, sit it out, right? When in doubt, sit it out, right? Because they were throwing tantrums and doing all kinds of stuff, and they might want certain things to happen in certain ways, right? But the judge is out here, okay? Now there's gonna be a switch, okay? How can we come together right now, right? Because history is this gonna look fucking crazy, right? This gonna look crazy. I also feel, y'all know, this is Elonia's card, okay? Consequences coming for him too, okay? This could be loss of contracts, okay? Also, soldiers here, okay? Warriors come out and play. Okay, there's cosplay and then the real ones, right? And that's going to be a problem. The cosplay and the real ones. The cosplay and the real ones. Okay? Father and gathering aid. And there's a shift in the masculine. There's a shift in the masculine occurring right now, okay, about responsibility. And this is in their form, the cracking open of the internal feminine. Okay, so it's like if the divine feminine in her feminine state wants to nurture, then the masculine in his acceptance of his feminine state wants to provide, wants to be the protector, right? That's the acceptance of his role. He's coming into acknowledgement, right? That collectively, maybe not individually, maybe you already met that marker for yourself, right? But that collectively something was off, and that there is a new calibration that is happening, okay, on the back of this situation that is making a lot of maybe masculines who hadn't seen the conflict, right, and didn't see like the wild swinging of the pendulum, right? Now it's like they're recognizing, like, no, we need some type of regulation here. Like, we can't have the extremes running the show. And that's what I'm feeling heavily. Constant rescuer. Okay, I feel like this is also the collective coming to some type of realization about turning back to self-sustainability, and that's going to have something to do with not relinquishing control, okay, because the strategies, because we know, right, that was part of the thing, that they were able to disrupt us financially because we didn't have things and resources in place, like, whether you grow something in your apartment, right, with a grow light, or you have a little plot where you growing a couple things in a couple pots, right? It's like we have to recognize how to take care of ourselves in situations, because systems will fail us, okay? You never know what's going to happen or who's in power or whatever. We can never allow this to happen again, okay? With the lost dreamer, okay? Seeker. I feel like we want not only to be in alignment with the divine energy, but also to be fucking sovereign. And that's, we want the oppression over. Like, we're exhausted. Okay, call to change. Listen. Okay, it's been a supreme ordeal. Look at this. Okay, returning home. Like, listen, we're gonna get this shit together, and we want to see about these motherfuckers. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay. and y'all are drunk on power and doing too much, okay? And we want a new, more creative, more healed, more inclusive way, okay? And you don't get us to tell us who we love and what we do and what the fuck was going on in our own homes and how, like, we're done with that, okay? And you know, if we gotta teach our own, we're gonna school them in ways. We see what you're trying to do, okay? Resurrection, okay? We're redoing the system, okay? We're not listening anymore. We're not gonna take it. Period. Point blank. There's really nothing else to say, okay? The system, as I said in the fucking title, is unraveling, and this week marks head on a swivel, dead ass, dead ass. This weekend, be on your P's and Q's. Because the fireworks got to start somewhere. You feel me? It's coming to a city near you, and it's like a reaction of Yahoo, because change is here, and I feel like October's the month, and people, you know, they're gonna have their opinions, and you know, everybody got opinions. They're like assholes, right? So while that shakes itself out, barbecue something. When it goes down, when the shit goes down, you ready? How you want to celebrate? You know what I'm saying? That's where we at. That's where we at. Gang. Uh, Listen, it just is. Okay. And we may not have control of how it happens, but energetically, we have control as to what side we're going to put the thumb on. Okay. For any of you that came in late for this reading, you can head over to YouTube where you can rewind and catch it from the beginning. If you like content like this is usually part of my Patreon and my subscribers only on TikTok. Okay. This is, you know, paid for content, but Spirit said that this week is so fucking big that they want you all to know. You should be documenting in some way where you were this week when the change started to take hold. Because for some reason, we're going to want to know or want to remember this. Okay. Or maybe we need to remember the occurrences in the proper order or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's upon us now. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. Yes. I'm going to leave it there for my Patreon. I will be sending y'all some messages, you know, the alchemist groups and stuff. Okay. I'm wishing you all light and love. And thank you guys for all the love and all the blessings. You guys are super awesome. My grandkids are coming in today. The other two grandkids are coming in today. And I have like a million things to do. I'm so excited, but I'm also excited about this energy. It's so potent. Power to the people. Bye. Baby. Bye, guys.